Hi guys, welcome to our live Live Good opportunity webinar for Thursday afternoon. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of LiveGood. I've got my three co-founders on here with me today. I'll let them say hello. We've got our Director of Field Development, Nara Kazan.
Hello everyone, welcome to our Thursday Zoom.
Our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining.
And our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey guys, thank you for joining.
Awesome. So lots of big exciting things have been happening with LiveGood over the past 2.5 years. Over 2 million people from all over the world have made the switch to LiveGood to buy their nutritional supplements for our highest quality products, lowest prices, and full transparency. That's really the whole story. Highest quality, lowest price. And that's why we're the fastest growing company, not only in the network marketing industry, but the entire nutritional supplement industry, over a $200 billion a year industry. And we have been the fastest growing company for the last 2 years. Again, 2 million members and just getting started. The timing is absolutely perfect right now, as you are about to hear from our Director of Field Development. But I'll start with a quick little story about kind of the history, background of both the network marketing industry as well as the supplement space, because they really do work hand in hand, just different ways that they pay out commissions to people on their overpriced products. And that's really what it comes down to, because really for the past 50 plus years, a lot of these companies have been making products for as little as $5 or $6. Here's an example of one sold on Amazon, and they sell them for $60. They don't tell you any of the ingredients or how much of any of the ingredients are in the product. They don't show you any certificates of analysis, any heavy metal testing, low quality ingredients, and they're selling them for overpriced prices. And until recently, that kind of worked just because people didn't have the resources to be able to research things and learn that, hey, just because a product says it has something in it doesn't mean it actually does, doesn't mean they tell you how much of any ingredient is in it. And at the same time, it doesn't mean it's going to help you get results. But give me one sec. Actually, sorry guys, I got furniture movers here arguing with my wife because I hate this new couch that she just bought. Trying to get them to take it back with them. But so let me go handle this. I'm going to turn it over to our Director of Field Development, Nara Kazan, to talk about the timing and positioning. I'll come back, talk a little bit about the history of the network marketing and nutritional supplement spaces. But for those of you guys who don't know Nara, I mean, this guy is awesome. In the network marketing industry, he has done everything from building big organizations as a distributor, moved into consulting, worked with some of the biggest companies in the industry, helped a ton of people. And what we really love about him is he just loves helping you guys. He's on calls every single day, Zooms, webinars, like 10 times a day, helping teams all over the world. He answers his phone, responds to emails. Just an awesome guy. Loves to see you win. But more than anything, well, that's more than anything. But on top of that, as far as what he's talking about today, he knows what he's talking about. The guy knows business. He knows the industry. He knows trends. He sees what's happening. It's not hard to see what's happening. Consumer buying habits have shifted. People are moving away from expensive, overpriced things, more towards affordability and value. Companies that are overcharging people for low quality products are going down. We're going up. Sorry for stealing your thunder there, Nara. But with that, our Director of Field Development, Nara Kazan.
Hey buddy, thank you so much. Go take care of that furniture. Hey man, thank you for the kind words, Ben. You know that kind of, he's just awesome, dude. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so thankful for this young man. I had the honor and privilege. I was actually the luckiest guy on the planet, I think, besides the fact that I found my wife and married her. That was the first luck. But I got lucky and I signed up Ben Glinsky in a business opportunity I was involved with 25 years ago. Never seen a guy work so hard. He used to drive round trip, I think 180 miles, just to come and use the office's phone and just to make it happen. Obviously went from distributorship to the ownership, running consulting firms, running operations, running you name it, back office, merchant accounts for some of the biggest companies in our industry, which is a network marketing industry. But what we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're a supplement company that using the nicest, sweetest kind, the best part of network marketing to get the word out. So I want to personally, I mean, Ben hasn't shared this with you. He'll come back and share it probably, but he walked away from this industry about 6 or 7 years ago for the reasons that I know he's going to share with you. And that kind of broke a lot of hearts, including mine, because I've known him for over 25 years, quarter of a century, but it made a lot of sense. So let's see what's happening in our marketplace. He's going to come and probably share with you why he left the industry and why over 2 million people in such a short period of time have grabbed the tiger by the tail called LiveGood and are out there getting healthy, staying healthy, doing an affordable way. Let's see what's happening to our planet. Again, Ben, thank you for the kind words, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, we all saw what happened to our planet a few short years ago. Everybody got locked up. And one of the things that did to people, it made people wiser shoppers. It actually educated people. We talk about educating the world. Let's see what happened. People got locked up. People became wiser shoppers. People started researching, getting on the internet and wondering why are they paying $65 for a CBD oil to a traditional home-based business or a doctor's office or a clinic or so on and so forth. So either the doctor or the medical practitioners can get a new Mercedes, or in the case of the old network marketing, some top distributors will get a pink car or a ring out of it. That's the old way of doing commerce. The new way of commerce is let's see what's happening in the marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the United States of America, so I'm going to start with us. There's a place in America called Costco. Costco is a club, is a warehouse club. You want to buy stuff and save money, you got to buy a whole bunch of it. Literally, you got to buy like barrels of shampoo to save some money. But guess what? 110 million people in America are paying Costco $11 a month, $10.99 a month. So if they want to buy some milk and save money, they got to buy 2 gallons. Like Ben said about 2.5 years ago in one of our first Zooms, if they want to save money on ketchup, they got to buy 3 pounds of ketchup. But guess what? 110 million people in the world are doing that because people buying habit has shifted. People are out there shopping for value. I'm going to share another company with you before I give it back to Ben. There's a company out there you've all heard about called Amazon. 220 million people in the world are paying Amazon. I believe it's $12.95 a month now. So they become a Prime member. Why? So if they overpay for some product that Ben just showed before $80 that was cost about $7 to make, you get free shipping out of it. But guess what? Over 200 million people worldwide are doing it because people buying habits shifted. One of the things the lockdown did, as I mentioned earlier, it made people wiser shoppers. People are just not going to overpay for things, as I mentioned earlier, or for some network marketer on top of the comp plan to get paid on it, or some doctor, as I mentioned earlier, to get a new Rolls Royce out of it. When we talk about people buying habits shifted, it's all about empowering the consumer, bringing in the highest quality products made by the best ingredients at a very, very low cost. Because again and again and again, it's all about people buying habits shifting. And what you're going to hear about us is the fact that nobody's going to unsee what we're offering. And Ben, I want to thank you for coming back to network marketing. Back to you, brother.
Awesome. I caught the end of that, and all of that was right on point. I mean, buying habits are shifted. People are moving away from expensive, overpriced things. They're being able to compare prices. I mean, you look on, you see a product like this, and you look on Amazon, and you see 100 products like this. They make it for $5. They don't show you. There's no transparency, and they sell it for 50, 60, 80 bucks. This is our higher quality USDA certified organic super greens, highest quality. This doesn't cost $5 to make. This costs probably 13, 14 bucks to make. We sell it for $18 to members for LiveGood, just a few dollars above cost, because unlike, back to my story about network marketing and the health and wellness industry, unlike all of these other companies that mark up their products to pay out big commissions either in a compensation plan or to the healthcare practitioners that are selling them, or even to the store if you buy them in a retail location like GNC or whatever, or Vitamin Shop. We don't do that. Direct to consumer, like Nader mentioned, our Costco model, highest quality, full transparency. You want the full recipe, every ingredient exactly as it's listed, as exactly how much of it goes in the product, highest quality, pure premium, and at literally about a quarter of the price of those other companies. Not to mention there's about 50% more product in here than there is in this product. That's just one small example. But that's the difference. And you look at all of our products, and the difference here is most of these companies, the biggest challenge, especially with the network marketing industry, is you have a product purchase requirement. And usually that product purchase requirement is anywhere from $60 to $150 a month for 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 products. And the challenge is that's, when it's one product, people buy the minimum. They buy one product. There's not one single product on the market that's going to give you all the health and wellness and nutrients that your body is not getting from its daily diet. For example, magnesium, something everybody needs every single day. Most of us are not getting enough of, and it plays a role in every single thing our bodies do. If something's not working in your body, if you got cramps, headaches, migraines, digestive issues, sleep issues, whatever, something's not working, you're probably not getting enough magnesium. Most people are not. And this is just such a simple supplement, but a lot of companies, it's not in a greens product. It's not in a weight loss product. It's not in some other magic formula that's out there. This is magnesium. You need to take it separately. You need a magnesium supplement. Most companies are selling high quality magnesium supplements for $40, $8.95, highest quality, lowest price, full transparency. That's the LiveGood difference. On top of that, we give you a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. If you don't absolutely love any of our life-changing products, send back the empty bottle. We will gladly give you your money back. We don't want to take your money if you're not getting results with our products. And again, guys, it's something everybody needs to be taking every single day. I mean, this one is such a no-brainer. I love that Nader said, once you see it, you can't unsee it, because that is how we've grown to over 2 million people and counting. And that's why more and more and more and more people continue to switch to LiveGood for their nutritional supplements. It really just doesn't make any sense to buy a lower quality product for a higher price when you could get the highest quality at the lowest price from LiveGood. And so that was just a couple of our examples. Let's go out to our director of product education to hear more about why the supplement industry is kind of the way it is, but why we're fixing that broken business model. And for those of you guys who don't know Lisa, this is Lisa Goodkin. Just health, wellness, fitness expert, enthusiast, like just lives it and breathes it. And that's a huge thing, because most of these companies, on top of hiding behind proprietary blends and ingredient lists that they don't even tell you what's in it, a lot of these companies hide behind ownership. You don't even know who's making these products. You don't know if the people who are making those products are even putting that product in their body. Man, do you guys want to see something funny?
Oh, gosh.
I had this made. You'll see it on Facebook in the next couple of days, but I just got it. I just think it's so awesome.
Do it.
It's literally 18 seconds. So here you go. You got 18
Let's
seconds.
do this.
So I just had this. I had this made on. Hopefully you could see it.
What did you do?
On AI. It's really funny. So this is how most brands. I mean, it's an exaggeration, but it's how most brands work. Let's see if you guys can see this.
Our next $1 million idea, a product with spirulina. That's a great idea. Spirulina is an amazing superfood. How much spirulina will it have? Just a sprinkle?
How's it going to help people get healthy if it's just a sprinkle?
I'll make products to help people get healthy. Products to make me rich.
It's funny, but it's true.
Sad.
But that's how most companies operate. You have no idea who's behind the company, if they're taking their product, and most of the time, if they know what's in the product, they're not taking the product. But the cool thing with Dr. Ryan and Lisa is, they're taking the products. I mean, they make these products, number one, to take them themselves. And that's a huge shift and a huge difference behind what we do versus what every other brand does, which is make a product to sell a product. We make a product to get healthy, to get results, and to help you guys get results with those products. That's why we sell them for just a few dollars above cost. So you guys can get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. You know who's behind it. You know what's in it. We show all the certificates of analysis, full transparency. And you look at doctors. 40% of doctors are overweight or obese, and they're trying to tell you how to get healthy. And then again, you look at Dr. Ryan and Lisa, and they're people who are actually doing it, using the products, getting results, doing what you need to do to get healthy, and wanting to help you get those results as well. So with that, our director of product education, Lisa Goodkin.
Sorry, I just realized I was muted. All right, thank you. So talking about that the supplement industry is a broken business model, and it really sums down to it. Why is it broken? And it's transparency across the board. So that's some of the things that Ben just touched on. But first and foremost, the transparency with their pricing. So high quality supplements have always came with a hefty price tag. And I've been in this industry for a long time, and I was using and prescribing to my patients physician lines. And the problem is that comes from the company makes it, a representative comes and talks about it to the office, the physician's office or whatever it is, health clinic. And then we mark it up about 100%, if not more, to the patient. And this is not just the health clinic deciding to mark it up. These are the numbers you're told to do. And by the time someone's taking a supplement, my gosh, is it a fortune? And that's just talking about one, right? And we all know that there's not one product that's going to do everything for us, unfortunately. So prices, extremely expensive. Then it comes down to what Ben was also just referring to about these proprietary blends. And I feel like, I was victim to this as well. Going back to when we had the health clinic and reps would come in and they give their spiel and everything sounds amazing. But when I go back and look at a lot of these supplements that we were using and recommending, I look at them and they do have these proprietary blends with hidden amounts. And it's crazy. So then you have that transparency. And that kind of goes to the video that Ben was just showing, which is actually hysterical because that's what happens. They don't list the amount because all they have to do is put a sprinkle in to put it on the label. And that in the supplement industry is called fairy dusting. And it happens way too often. So whenever you are taking something, you want to make sure when you look at the ingredients label, the supplement facts, you want to see everything laid out there and you want to see it with the amounts. Extremely important. Also, like you said, who's behind it? We often fall victim to these marketing when it comes to these health influencers, these physicians, these biohackers, whatever it is. They're taking something, they're preaching it, their name is behind it, and we think it's magic, right? Unfortunately, you have to dig deeper and you have to understand that while those people are very intelligent and smart, they're also doing this to get paid. They didn't sit there and make the product. They're not the formulators. They're not the ones doing it. They put their name behind it, and whether they take it or not, we will never know, right? But right here, who's behind it. You know who our formulator is, Dr. Ryan. You know the four of us. And yes, we make these products. We started making these products for us. How did we start and pick and choose where we wanted to start and with what and how do we add? It's all supplements that we take and we want to replace with our own, right? So even better quality. So it's extremely important to know all that, know your pricing, know who's behind it, know your the amounts of each ingredient, but also you also need to understand what's not in things. So to see that a lot of times you look at the other ingredients on a supplement facts and you see all these ingredients, and a lot of times you're like, I've never heard of that before. I don't even know how to pronounce that, or what is that for? That doesn't sound right. If it doesn't sound right, it's probably not right. There's these ingredients that are fillers, and we want to avoid all those. We want to avoid those and artificial ingredients and whatnot. So you got to break it down. You got to know it all. And when it comes to supplements, guys, everybody needs to be taking them. And if you really feel strongly, if you really feel differently, please email me. Please, I would love to have a talk with you. I would love to hear you out, and I would love you to hear me out. And really explain to you, why each of our bodies needs to be taking supplements every single day. And it's unfortunate, right? I wish that we could just get what we needed from the earth, from our food, from our soil, from our fruits, our vegetables, our meats. But we live in a toxic world. Our food is depleted from its nutrients. Not to mention, when I say a toxic world, we're getting all these toxins, which further, inflames our body, makes our body less efficient at absorbing nutrients. So you've got to be supplementing every single day for your health. And it's not just supplementing. Talk about it all the time. It's not just taking a pill, guys. You also have to put the other work in. You need to eat healthy. You need to move your body every day. You need to work on sleep. You need to work on stressing. And I always talk about supplements is the easiest thing to start with. Why? Because you really don't have to work for it. You just have to buy it and take it. Simple as that, right? But with that comes things, right? You're going to all of a sudden, now that you are taking magnesium, right? You're sleeping wonderfully, right? So then all of a sudden you're sleeping better. So you're getting up earlier because you're having a sound sleep, and you're like, you know what, I have time to move my body today. I have 30 minutes before my kids get up to get some exercise in. Things start to happen. Having the proper nutrients, you start to stress less. Everything, your inflammation goes down. Everything works in this wonderful, beautiful cascade. So starting with the supplements, give your body what it needs, so then you can move on to the next, as we call them, pillars of health. So again, easiest thing to do. And if you don't know where to start, I always say, please reach out to me, but also know that we do have packs on our website. And these are certain stacks that we have put together for specific reasons, right? So utilize those sometimes if you don't know where to begin. But also if you have more health conditions going on, the survey, our health questionnaire. Always make sure you take that too, because that's also going to give you a starting point. And that's going to, a lot of times it points you in the direction of a pack, right? But if it's more involved in that, as you know, we can't ask every single question on that questionnaire. Please reach out to me because I'll help you with that stack. I'll help you either take away, add on, whatever it is. So that's what I love to do. Education is, education is key for everything. And I was speaking of education, I was in the gym this morning and the girl next to me just started telling me, we were talking about aching shoulders. And she's like, I just started taking creatine. And I was like, oh yeah, creatine's amazing. Everybody should be taking it every single day. And then she mentioned something about, I'm really taking it for my brain. I said, that's wonderful. I said, make sure you increase the dose, right? Because just one scoop of our creatine, 5 grams, you need to exceed to benefit the brain, you need to saturate the muscle with the creatine. So basically just your 5 grams is for the muscle. But when you want to go for the brain health, you need to go 5 grams plus. So extremely important, guys. But again, our products are priced so well that if you're thinking, oh gosh, now I need to double or triple the dose, guys, it's not going to do anything. Our products are priced so extremely low that you can do this. Same thing when we talk about factor 4. Many of you know that we recommend taking, 4 to 6 per day, not just 2 per day, right? To really combat that chronic inflammation. And personally for myself, I take 4 per day. I have inflammation. I push my body hard in the gym. I get inflammation, so it's important. But again, we price these. So if you do need to take more than that 30-day supply, it's no big deal. You just buy 2 of them a month. So always here to help you guys. I do love it. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think most people, or there's a lot of people out there that don't think they need supplements. I actually just asked ChatGPT while you were talking, since you mentioned it, and we hear numbers, like I think on the website, we even put as many as 92% of people are not getting everything they need out of their daily diet. ChatGPT says it's probably less than 1% of people are getting everything they need out of our daily diet, which means pretty much none of us are getting everything, whether we're lacking magnesium, vitamin D, and even Lisa. Lisa, you did blood tests and it was shown you were low in magnesium, and you're a very healthy person. You watch everything that goes into your body and on your body, and right?
Yep, 100%. I take 3 magnesiums, 3 bars per day.
Yeah.
So it's what I need.
Right. So even some of the healthiest people who eat right, you watch everything you eat, you might still be deficient in some vitamins or minerals. So it's always good to get a blood test, but also do our health assessment. It's 100% free, and it gives you a full breakdown of everything. But again, really, everyone needs supplements, and they're so easy. As Lisa said, it's the easiest way to start to get healthy. But a couple other things that Lisa said that I just want to kind of comment on. She said she's been victim to these scams that these big supplement companies are doing. Dr. Ryan and I went to this convention where all of these brands are high quality, like high end brands are selling to doctors. This was a event for doctors. Fortunately, Dr. Ryan is a doctor. He was able to get in, brought me as a guest, and we went to all these booths and we looked at, and we posted some of the videos on our Facebook. We asked people, some of these brands, how much of this ingredient is in the product? And they say, we don't disclose that. It's proprietary. And we're like, well, how do we know if it's even enough to get a therapeutic benefit to work in our body? They're like, well, because it's all third-party tested. It's like, okay, where are the third-party tests? Can I see those? No, those are proprietary too. It's like these brands are not showing us any documentation of anything, and it's very shady. It's very dirty. And that's why, we're flipping the script. Highest quality at the lowest prices every single day. It just makes perfect sense why we're growing as fast as we are. All right, with that, let's go out to our awesome director of product development, the guy that makes all of these amazing products. And I'll tell you what, when he makes these products, guys, he puts so much, again, he's making these products to take these products. So number one, he's never going to put anything harmful in any one of these products. That's why we do full toxicity tests, heavy metals tests, glyphosate tests, full certificates of analysis of every single ingredient as it comes into the manufacturing facility, and we do it again on every finished batch before it goes out to you, because this guy is not going to put anything bad in his body. He doesn't want anything bad to go in his kids or his family's body or any of our bodies. So that's number one. You know that these products are absolutely clean. And at the same time, he's not going to take something that's not going to do anything. So just because we show you what's in it, a lot of these companies, they just have a sprinkle, a little bit of an ingredient in a product just so they can say it's in there, but it doesn't have enough to actually do anything. And again, Dr. Ryan's not going to make something that doesn't work just to sell a product. That's not what we're about. We're making products to help people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And this guy, I mean, he put so much time, effort, energy into formulating every single one of these products for maximum benefits. We don't skimp on ingredients. That's why our products cost about 2 or 3 times more to manufacture than all of these other brands, and we're still selling them for about 3 to 4 times less because we don't mark them up to pay out big commissions in the compensation plan or to affiliates or healthcare practitioners, chiropractors, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So with that, our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, Ben, thank you very, very much for that kind intro. Guys, Lisa said something that I want to just run on for a second, and then I'll turn it back to Ben. But she said that the way that we formulate had a lot to do with, you know, the way we use our supplements, right? Like we use it for ourselves, and we formulate that way. My background, guys, is a doctor in pharmacy, and I've been in hospital setting, I've been in the retail setting, I've been in the pharmacy compounding setting specifically, where I got a lot of my knowledge and experience on what ingredients work. But to be honest with you, the pharmaceutical industry has been using supplements for many, many, many years as medicine. And people don't realize that. I'll give you a couple quick examples. A pregnant female goes into the hospital with high blood pressure, which is pretty common. They're giving her IV magnesium. Magnesium is a powerful supplement. Works on the heart. It works on the heart. It can help regulate blood pressure. And people don't realize over 300 biochemical reactions in this magnificent mineral, this simple mineral. The kicker is there's a bunch of different forms of magnesium. Some work in different ways, meaning some don't really absorb into the blood. They just work in the gut lining and increase the gut motility. What does that mean? Well, guess what? I'm 45. I've got the privilege of having a colonoscopy coming up here soon in the next week or two. You know what they use for bowel prep? You guessed it, magnesium. Magnesium. So that magnesium is specifically designed to increase your bowel movements and to clean out your colon. Now, of course, that's not the magnesium we chose. The magnesium we chose in our supplement is to increase your blood levels. Most of your magnesium is in your bone, it's in your muscles, it's in your tissues, it's not in your blood. So it's tightly regulated, the body regulates so tightly. So we have to make sure we're giving you a highest quality supplement of magnesium so that the body absorbs it and it can go into the body and go to these different places. We don't want you to get diarrhea. So that's why we chose the complex with glycinate and gluconate. That's one example. B12. B12, absolutely. Most people are deficient in B12. It's crazy, especially with, diabetics and alcohol and all the different things in lifestyle that we see. B12 major deficiency. Hospitals use it all the time. Doctors write prescriptions all the time for B12. And it gets covered by insurance companies. But for some reason, the supplement company has always chosen the crummiest, not good form of B12, cyanocobalamin. Some people would reference cyanide. Whereas the methylcobalamin we put in our products is the form the body can use. It can absorb. And a lot of people have a gene variant that doesn't allow them to detoxify properly. Let me tell you, it is so critical that you know the form of B12 that you're getting. So when Ben tells you our products cost 3 or 4 times more to make, our actual cost, he's not kidding. He's not kidding. Last example of many, I'm just going to keep it short. Vitamin D3. We have vitamin D3. Well, Big Pharma uses vitamin D all the time. They use it as vitamin D2. Well, guess which one is more bioactive and more compatible with the human body? Ding, 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 vitamin D3, the one we use. So it's weird that the pharmaceutical industry does use supplements, but at the same time doesn't really act like they do, but they choose the less quality form. I don't understand. I don't have an answer. My years in pharmacy, I don't have the answer for that. But I can tell you that if they're doing it and we're doing it and we're using the evidence that has been studied on these minerals and these vitamins, then you should be doing it as well. And like Lisa said, I please take her up on her offer to email her and engage in conversation about what supplements are needed. Why do we need supplementation? Why is it so important? And I think you'll be enlightened. And then you can, honestly, then you can spread the word. You can actually be the product of the product, which I love saying. So I'm going to just end it on this. Formulation, quality of formulation is the most important thing. Knowing who the formulator is behind a company is extremely rare. So to be able to put the two together, you're getting the highest quality, you know who's formulating, me, and you know the quality because we're disclosing everything. And I really thought that was a given. I didn't know. I was ignorant. I promise. I was ignorance on fire in pharmacy. I just thought, hey, certificate of analysis, full metal testing was always standard. It's not in the supplement industry. Most companies don't ever do it, and the most that say they do don't disclose it, which makes no sense. So we do it. We do it with third-party labs. We disclose it. As a matter of fact, we post it on our website for you guys to view so you can see it. And there's probably testing. You think, why are they even testing for this here? Why? What is glyphosate? You know, and when you start to hear these things, you might hear it from a family member or a friend that's asking, hey, you've got organic super greens or super reds. I've heard that, you know, they get like pesticides or herbicides. You know, does the company test for that? I think they do. I think they might. Email Lisa, and we do. It's right there on the website. It's right there for you guys to see yourselves. And I think that is a huge differentiator. I really believe that is a part that sets us so above all these other companies. But to be honest with you, if I'm being honest, I would really like for all the other companies to do it, because we don't have every single product under the sun. Now we will someday, and we'll probably have 10 to 20 million members. So you guys are in here at the right time. And not to mention that the shift you're having in people, the way they're consuming their health information and the way they're taking control of their health into their own hands because they have to. The sick care model is broken. It waits for you to be diabetic before you can schedule an appointment, before you can get a follow-up lab work, before you can get something else done. And you're still not even seeing a nutritionist. You're not seeing a dietitian. You're not seeing a personal trainer. You're not seeing any of these people. The system's just saying, here, what you're seeing is a pen writing a prescription to send you to the pharmacy. Guys, proactive lifestyle medicine. It's the way of the future. We're here. We're ahead of the curve, and we're doing it in a brilliant way thanks to our genius visionary leader, Ben Glinsky, and our experienced network marketing guru, Nodder. And so it's been just so much fun, guys, partnering with you. I just got to tell you, every single day is an amazing invention. I thank you for that. And thank you to all of you for joining and supporting our mission as well. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thanks, Dr. Ryan. Right back at you. And I wrote down, who is the formulator? And the truth is, most of these brands, especially in the network marketing industry, they just go to a manufacturing facility. I mean, you could Google, make me a nutritional product, or where can I get a nutritional supplement made, or something like that.
Yeah.
And so they have their own formulators who just, you know, they'll make 100 different products every week. And, you know, a lot of them are the same. None of them show you what's in it. And they say, okay, here's a good, or you might go to them and say, hey, make me a skincare product that helps, you know, with anti-aging, or make me a weight loss product that helps people lose weight, or make me a product with a special ingredient like spirulina or acai berry, goji berry, maki berry, whatever. And so they'll make it, throw it in there and say, okay, here it is. And you don't know who that formulator is. That formulator is very not likely to be taking that product. He just made it because you wanted a product with acai berry in it, and he knows it's not awesome. You just want to sell a product to make money, which is what most companies do. And again, it's a great question to ask the company, the brand that you're buying your product from. Who is the formulator? Where's the third-party testing? Ask those hard questions. Is the formulator taking the product? Have you ever seen him take the product? Has he ever gotten a call and say, hey, I take this product. Here's my results. This is why I take it over the other 100 products that I make that are exactly the same. There are no products. And this is interesting because a lot of these companies use this proprietary blend thing that Lisa talked about, which means they don't list how much of any ingredient is in the formula. They just list a list of ingredients that are in that blend. And so, where was I going with this? So you don't know what's in the product. You don't know if it's, you know, even got the therapeutic benefits. And all of our products, we don't, that's where I was going with it. And they do this because they hide behind that proprietary blend for two reasons. Number one, it's really one reason. They don't want you to know what's in their product because it's not good. If they were proud of their formula, they would show you their formula. But they claim, they use this excuse, and it's it's an old excuse that people have been using for the last 30 plus years, is that we don't want anyone stealing our formula. It's our secret sauce. That's my new term that I've heard when I'm asking these companies for how much of an ingredient is in there. That's our secret sauce. No, that just means you're hiding things. And then you tell me you do third-party testing. I ask you for the third-party test. You don't show that. It's just a really, really interesting, to be nice, business model. And when you look at all of our products, again, you want the best formula. This is the best cardiovascular health product ever created. I mean, great for circulation, opens up those blood vessels, releases that nitric oxide. Also great for brain health, also great for sexual health, also great for energy. I mean, this is an amazing product. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the world. You've got to protect your heart, and there's nothing better out there that does it than this product. I mean, here's another Reds product. This is called Super Beets. You might have heard of it. They claim they've sold like 5 million bottles of this non-organic product with one ingredient in it. We have the beetroot powder. Ours is organic. Theirs is not. This sells for $39. This sells for $18 for members of LiveGood. Again, it's got more than 50% more product in this product than this one. And I'm not just talking about number of ingredients. I mean, you do that, we got like 20 times. They've got one ingredient. Talking about the amount of powder. But we've also got acai berry, goji berry, maki berry, cranberry, grapeseed extract, apple cider vinegar, so many amazing heart healthy compounds and ingredients in this product for $18. Highest quality, lowest price, and full transparency. And this is where I was going. You want the formula, you want the best formula for a Reds product ever. This is not a proprietary blend because we show you what's in it. If a company wants to copy our formula, they're very welcome to do it. They can copy everything. You want the best hearts product ever, anywhere. Here's the recipe. Here's the formula. Go make it. And, you know, so far, nobody has accepted that challenge because they don't want to make a product for $14 to sell it for $18. The margins don't work with what they want to do. And so, you know, it really is an interesting business model. And the way we're able to do that, now moving into the business side, is really two things. Number one, we keep our overhead low. We don't have a huge fancy corporate office. We don't have tons of corporate overhead or corporate officers. None of us are on payroll. The four of us that you've heard from today, we only make money after all the commissions have been paid, after all the product has been paid for, after all the shipping charges, after everything has been paid. If there's any money left, yes, we get to pay ourselves. And fortunately, because with over 2 million members now around the world, there's some money left over and the company is profitable. That's how a successful business should operate. But the other way is because of our membership model. If you look at Costco as an example, I think Nader talked about it when he was speaking. Costco doesn't make its money on the tens of thousands, maybe over 100,000 items in its stores. Yes. Those markups are less than 10%, or actually they're 11% on the products they sell in their stores. They make their money on the membership. They're $60 a year, $120 a year, depending on which one you get. And they've got how many, Nader? 100 million members?
110 million members, sir.
110 million members in Costco. That's where the money is made. That's how they're able to offer high quality products at low prices. That's why everyone likes to shop at Costco. And again, back to the consumers' buying habits shifting, when all these expensive overpriced companies are losing volume, Costco is absolutely crushing it right now because people's buying habits have shifted. They're moving away from expensive overpriced things more towards affordability and value. And companies like Walmart, Target, Amazon, even Costco are, you look at their stock prices, you look at their earnings, you look at how much people are spending at those places where they're getting value for their money, and it just makes perfect sense. And that's exactly how we've modeled this business. We don't mark up the product so we can pay out big commissions to a few people at the top of a compensation plan. We pay out all of our commissions on the $10 a month program and membership, and we pay out like 80% of it. So even if we're only making $1 a month on that membership, that's more than enough to run the company, have it be profitable, and have it make sense. Because you can't, I mean, and here's another crazy thing. Even with overpriced products, we've seen this in the network market, these companies are in debt. Like they borrow money to buy inventory, then they pay it all out in commissions, pay huge salaries to corporate officers that they don't, it's crazy. And even with these huge markups, they're losing money somehow. We have, we don't mark up our products at all. We're one of the debt-free, in profit, millions of dollars in inventory in our 3 warehouses here in Jupiter, Florida. We ship out every single day, on time, pay commissions every single week. Another huge pay run today. I think another $500,000, maybe $1 million went out in commissions to our affiliates, just like you, as it does every week. And then our monthly commissions are like over $5 million. And it works. And that's why more people are having success here than any other company in the history of the industry. Most companies, I mean, it's hard to enroll someone. It's hard to sell a product when you know that people can find a higher quality one for a lower price on Amazon or at LiveGood or anywhere else. And that's why, like Nader said, once people see it, they can't unsee it. Nobody's going to go back to spending $60 for a low quality greens product when you could get the highest quality one on the market for $18. I mean, everybody needs this for digestive health, for immune strength, for stress, anxiety, energy. Not to mention, this is probably the best tasting, definitely the best tasting greens powder I've ever tried. Some of them are good. Some of them are the opposite of good. This is delicious, 100% USDA certified organic, and just an awesome product to protect your body, protect your immune system. But so let's get into the comp plan. But first, I'm just going to tell you 2 product packs that I recommend, because a lot of people, we've got over 40 different products. Lisa talked about our creatine, highest quality, lowest price, methylene blue. If you guys know anything about methylene blue, this is amazing for brain health, for long-term cognitive function. I mean, the stuff that happens to your brain as you get old is scary. And that product, you do some research on what it does. Methylene blue, it is awesome. Our collagen peptides, great for bones, skin, hair, skin, nails, joints. That's where I'm going. Bones, muscle, just an awesome product. Our children's multivitamin. We've got our USDA certified organic coffee, our plant-based protein. We've got our whey protein as well. We've got our hydration amplifier, something everybody should have. We've got some of the most amazing skincare products, over 40 products now and growing. And so it's, you know, it's challenging because all of these products, our liver support, our hormone support, our sleep products, our detox product, our black seed oil, it's hard to decide which ones to take. And so I want to give you a couple recommendations because, as we talked about, as Lisa talked about, everybody needs supplements. So here we go. We talked about everyone needs magnesium. This one is a no-brainer. $8.95. I mean, there you go. If you want to start somewhere, get some magnesium. Most of us are not getting enough. It plays a role in everything our bodies do. If something's not working, you're probably not getting enough magnesium. Some people like feel the results of this product. If you're not sleeping well, magnesium helps you sleep. It's a great product. If you're not pooping well, it helps you poop. It's got so many benefits that a lot of people will notice right away. I mean, you take this for 30 days, you're not going to want to stop taking your magnesium. Vitamin D3 with K2. Most of us are not getting enough vitamin D in our daily diets, even going outside. That's why, you know what's coming up? Wintertime. You know what wintertime is? What season is it? What do they call it, Nader?
Flu season.
Flu season. Exactly. Do you think there's a correlation between getting less sunlight, less vitamin D, and getting sick?
That's right.
Maybe there is. That's why vitamin D is so important to protect your immune system. But it's got so many benefits beyond that. Brain health, heart health, so many other things. But bone health, even vitamin D, protect that immune system. And again, it's something most people are not getting enough of on a daily basis. Most high quality vitamin D supplements are 30 or 40 bucks, $8.50 for members of LiveGood. Last but not least, our multivitamin. Again, none of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We need to bridge those nutritional gaps. Highest quality multivitamin on the plan, just $9.95. This is our daily essentials pack. All 3 of these products are multivitamin, vitamin D, and magnesium for $27. Yeah. 3 products for 27 bucks, less than $1 a day. That's not each, that's all 3 for $27, less than $1 a day. So that's my first recommendation just to get started. I mean, this is just a basic, everybody absolutely needs to be taking these 3 products every single day. 2 capsules each every day, $27, less than $1 a day. Boom. If you need to start somewhere, start there. Again, that's called our Daily Essentials Pack. If you want to take it a step further, our Ultimate Wellness Pack. Anytime someone asks me where to start, I say get our Ultimate Wellness Pack. 7 products for $99. You get the 3 I talked about, plus our Factor 4 best anti-inflammatory product ever created. Only anti-inflammatory that has all 4 of the amazing ingredients that we have in here. You'd literally have to buy 2, 3, or 4 different products to get the fish oil, curcumin, CoQ10, and garlic that's in this one product. Comes in our Ultimate Wellness Pack. You get the super greens we talked about. You get the amazing super reds, my favorite product we talked about, and our essential aminos, something everybody should be taking every single day. You've got to protect that lean muscle mass. So many benefits. I won't go a day without taking this. Comes in 2 flavors, fruit punch or lemon lime. 7 products, $99. Guys, a lot of other companies, 1 product, $99. Here, 7 life-changing, USDA certified organic, super healthy, premium products that can change your life for $99. And if you get it on our subscribe and save, you save an extra 5% off of that, which makes it just less than $95 for those 7 products. Best deal out there, best deal in the supplement space, best value. Yeah, a lot of people are on that product. Almost everybody's at least on this for subscribe and save. I mean, we're $27. Subscribe and save, it's under $25. Just an awesome deal out there. And we got some stuff to talk about on our Friday call, but let's talk about the compensation plan real quick and we'll wrap it up. So the way our compensation plan works, if you are a pre-enrollee, meaning you took a free position in our power line, you see thousands and thousands of new people joining every single week. Thursday night, tonight, is our cutoff day. That means everyone who becomes a member moves to the top of that power line and is then placed into our 2x15 matrix in the order they're in the power line. The way the matrix works, since it's a 2x, that means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place that everyone else can go is under the ones who are already in there. So even one person who falls under you, whether you introduced them or someone else did, and they ended up under you, they go to work, they build a big team, they could be making you a few $100s a month in residual income, potentially even more than that as it continues to grow. If you want to really increase your income potentially even more, enroll a few people. Just by enrolling 2 people, you triple your income potential in the compensation plan. And just because there's 2 frontline positions in the matrix doesn't mean you can only enroll 2 people. You can enroll unlimited people. If you look at our leaderboard, we have people who have enrolled 100 people, 300 people, 500 people. I think there's a few people who have enrolled over 1,000 members personally in this company. Obviously, that's not normal, but it's very easy. I mean, we show the top, I think, 300 enrollers, and I don't think you could even get on the top 300 without enrolling 50 people. Like, that's how duplicatable this company is, which means it's easy. We've got so many people who have been in multiple different business opportunities, network marketing companies, who have struggled to enroll a single person, to sell a single product, and now are able to get results. Many of them the first day, because when you're going out there and you're honestly, genuinely, proudly telling people about a product that you know with full documentation and transparency is the highest quality at the best price anywhere, it's very easy and it feels good, because a lot of these companies, you're trying to convince your friends to buy something that you know there's a better one out there just so you can make a few dollars off them. And in my opinion, that's just not cool. And again, another reason that we changed it. And I think Nader might have talked about it. Sometimes he does, but I walked away from this industry 6 years ago. I didn't want any part of it because I didn't like that part of it. I didn't like that 99% of people were losing money in network marketing. I didn't like that all of these companies are selling products that they're making for $5, for 50, 60, 80, $100. That didn't feel good. And I didn't like seeing people fail. And so now with LiveGood, highest quality, lowest price, nobody loses. Over 30% of our affiliates are in profit in the compensation plan, not counting how many more are saving more money than they're spending every single month just by being a member and ordering a few products. And it really is, I mean, that's like the average company, you've got 2 or 3% of people making money. We've got over 30%, 10 times the average in the industry. That's duplication. Tomorrow you're going to hear, I'm going to invite you onto our Fire Starter Friday call. Every Friday we do an awesome call. We do rank advancements, talk about everyone who achieved rank. You could actually, if you go out and you've got plenty of time today, it's only noon, you've got till midnight tonight to not only lock in your position, but if you enroll 2 people, we'll mention you on that call tomorrow as one of the people who advanced in rank. Yes. And we also talk about new announcements, new products coming down the pike. got some other things we talked about. I asked a question last week. I've kind of got the results of that question and our decision on which way we're going to go with that. I might have another question for you tomorrow that I need your feedback on. We love hearing feedback from the field. You guys give us a lot of the ideas and strategies and tools and just stuff that we want, not just for marketing stuff, but also product ideas. I mean, so many people were asking us, begging us for a black seed oil product, and this has become one of our best sellers. I mean, they call black seed oil the remedy for everything but death. And I don't want to distract you from the daily essentials pack that I just talked about, the 3 products for $27, because we have so many. I mean, black seed oil is a hard one to not want. And you can't go wrong if you take black seed oil. I mean, it is great for everything: digestive issues, health issues, immune system support, brain support. That's why it's called the remedy. And we didn't name it this. It's just been called this for thousands of years, the remedy for everything but death. It's also got about 5 times the active ingredient thymoquinone of most black seed oil products out there. But another one, not to distract you even more, is our Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss. Great for nervous systems. Oh, by the way, $14.95 per member, black seed oil. Nervous system support, cholesterol support, hormone support, including thyroid. Also has over 100 of the 106 trace minerals that our body is not getting from our diet. This is just another amazing product. If you look at Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss together, one just, again, $14.95 for members of LiveGood. Highest quality products, lowest prices, full transparency every single day. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's why once people hear about LiveGood, it's very hard for them to ever want to buy a product from any other company out there. And it just makes sense. Why would you spend more for a lower quality product when you could get the highest quality product? You know who's making it. You know who's behind the company. You see all the documentation, all the proof, all the third-party tests, and at the lowest price anywhere. It just makes sense. So as Ryan actually mentioned it today, I don't know if Nader did, that we've got 2 million members. We've broken every record ever seen in the history of the network marketing industry, history of the health and wellness industry. But at the same time, guys, that is a tiny number, 2%. I mean, there's 300 million people in the U.S. Not always.
Yes, sir. 300 million people in the U.S.
and over 7 billion around the world. Did I get it right? Hey,
you sure did.
And I mean, let's say half of them are kids. For over 3 billion people, we've got 2 million. That is a tiny number. So the health and wellness industry, the supplement space is growing. It's already a $200 billion a year industry and continues to grow because more and more people, I mean, the world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. More people are overweight or obese than any time before. More people are on prescription medication, but at the same time, health spans are going down, lifespans are going down. But people are waking up. They're realizing they need a change. They know they need supplements. As Lisa said, it's the easiest way to start to get healthy. Yes, changing your diet, adding some exercise would be good, and we recommend doing that as well. But supplements are easy. All you have to do is literally take a supplement, and that's not going to change. And as long as we continue to have the highest quality, lowest price, which we will, which we do, and no other company is really even competing, which is crazy, probably because our prices, you can't, when we're not marking up prices, it's companies can't understand how to run a profitable company with the small margins that we have. So really gives us a huge advantage from a business perspective, but at the same time, where I'm going is the next few years, 2 million people the first few years is awesome. But the next few years, as more and more people hear and can't unsee what we're doing, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, potentially 50 million new members or more will be joining LiveGood and will be buying their products from LiveGood every single month. The only place for all of those millions and millions of people to go is under the ones who are already in there. So locking your position now, going to work, telling some people, you guys have a huge opportunity to make some money. Even if it's just an extra $100 a month to buy your supplements, or whether it's $500, $1,500, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. We've got over 200 diamonds averaging over $10,000 a month in residual income this early in the game, and we are just getting started. Imagine how many more people are going to be making money, how big those checks are going to get over the next few years as more, 10, 20, 50 million members join this company. So All you need to do to lock in your position in LiveGood, go to any of the emails you've gotten from LiveGood, click on the link that says click here to join now. One-time $40 affiliate fee to become to earn unlimited income in the compensation plan, and either $10 a month, $9.95 to be a member. And you order more than one product, you're going to save more than $10 between the retail and the member price. Or if you want to save even more, get our yearly membership is $99.95. Save $20, get 2 months free, 20% off, however you want to look at it. So it's either $49.95 today to be a member and an affiliate, or $139.95 if you want to go the yearly option. Lock in your position today. Go get 2 people.
Yes.
Before midnight. We'll talk about you tomorrow. Find that, Nader, I got to go. Usually I turn it over to Nader to close it out, but we don't have time today. But I want you guys to definitely lock in your position. Definitely order your products today. We ship out every single day. Order them today. We'll ship it out first thing tomorrow morning. You'll have it in just a few days. This Daily Essentials pack is a no-brainer. 3 products. Get it on subscribe and save for under $25, guys. You really can't beat that anywhere. I mean, it's hard to find one product for under $25. You get 3 of the highest quality products in the world that are essential to your health for less than $25, less than $1 a day. So definitely order that, or get our Daily Essentials pack. Try some of our other products, our pre-workout product, our creatine. We just launched a new bone support product. Our coffee is amazing, cleanest, healthiest coffee out there. Our hormone support products, our essential oils, our skincare products, lots of cool stuff. But I don't want you to get distracted with all the coolness, because I mean, this is an amazing product, and saying I'm not getting you distracted, well, I'm getting you distracted. But get the essentials. Get your Daily Essentials pack, please. This is, here's another, sorry for more distraction, almost an essential. I mean, your gut is your second brain. This is our probiotic gut support. Billions of probiotics and prebiotics in this product. You got to protect your gut. It's like, again, your second brain, and really controls so much of the way your body works. Keep that healthy and your whole system works better. So that's another one. We actually have, I'll close with this. All right. We also have a foundational 5-pack that our awesome director of product education, Lisa, put together. And that is, these 3 are Daily Essentials pack, along with our anti-inflammatory factor for every sickness and disease stems from inflammation. This is our best-selling product, and our probiotic gut support. Those 5, that's our foundational 5 for $49.95, less than $10 a piece. And you get it on subscribe and save, you'll save another 5%. So it's like $47. So that's a great way to start as well. Or the Daily Essentials pack, add a couple products that you want to try. Also, our collagen is amazing. It won't be a distraction if you buy this. This is one I take every day, along with a lot of these other ones. But so anyway, lock in your position, order your products, join us tomorrow. You'll find that link in your webinars page in your back office. Same time tomorrow, right here at noon. And we'll see you there. We got some exciting stuff. Thank you guys for joining us. Have an awesome day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Welcome aboard.